Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before we begin, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a topic, a question, a suggestion, if you want me to give you my take on any topic, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr. Flores is Flores, Carlos Flores Jr. On Instagram, on X, and on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. And on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics 9985. So let's keep this motivation topic going. So here's the thing that I want to make sure that we all are focused on. It's motivation can get you everywhere. Motivation can get you to do activities that you want to do and activities that you don't want to do. Motivation can move you forward. Motivation can build you with hope. Motivation can or the opposite of motivation can also slow you down. And for some of us that are super thinkers, overthinkers, motivation can actually do slow us down. And so, again, what I want to focus on today is this: how to keep motivated during tough times. You know, there's been so many things going on lately. There's a lot of changes that are happening. There's things that are going to change. There's things that are not going to change. I mean, that's the constant thing, right? The things always change. Let's put it out there. The constant in life is that things always change. And so you have to adapt and you have to keep that motivation going. And guess what? I've been telling you that keep the motivation going by putting in the work. Putting in the work will be one of my next videos, because putting in the work means different for all of us. For me, putting in the work is doing these videos, is doing my shorts, is doing my micro shorts on Instagram. And so that's the motivation that gets me going. You know, I mean, even with my voice, and I'm feeling a lot better, by the way. Even with my voice being rough and coarse and just tight chest and everything, I was putting in the work. Because I remember I need to put in the work every day so that way I can get to step by step by step by step by step. I want to thank the 446 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you because, again, this channel is not gonna like grow exponentially. Let's be honest. Not everybody thinks that they need help psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally. I mean, in anything, or life balance. Not a lot of people think that way. But slowly but surely, there's kind of like a niche where, these videos that I'm doing, the shorts, the micro short on Instagram, those things can actually focus you, can actually get you to not just do the things that you want to do and the things that you have to do, or the activities, or move forward towards your goals. It can actually balance your life. It can actually get you happy and motivated about what you're doing, or what you thought was negative becomes positive by just a little adaptation. And so again, right? Even when the tough is going on, put in the work. It doesn't matter. Put in the work. I mean, even when I was sick, I was coughing up. I don't know, but I had like cough drops on. I drank a lot of water. I mean, I made myself as comfortable as I could, so that way I can stand talking and stand, because I start coughing a lot. Talking to all of you and sharing with you the things about motivation, about work-life balance, about reaching your goals, about different things. And so again, right? When motivation is going well, great. But when there's tough times, those are the things that we have to make sure that we do. And here's some of the things, right? Focusing on the small wins is one of the things that I wanted to tell you about. Small wins are wins. Remember, I've been saying that since the inception of this YouTube channel, a little bit over a year ago. Small wins are wins because they do compound, and then you're set for, I don't know, however more you're motivated to move forward. And motivation, you know what it does to me? Motivation to me gets me in front of you. Excited to do that. Gets me in front of you with shorts. Excited to do that. One in Spanish, one in English. And then I do a micro short on Instagram. Excited to do that. I share my stories. You know, I share my journey. I share with you my positives and my negatives. And sometimes I share with you my good, my bad, and my ugly. But then at the end I say, put in the work, right? And use your support team. And do things like that. So for me right now, focus on small wins, because the small wins will get you going. Small wins get you going all the time. You just don't realize it. Appreciate it, that no matter how big or no matter how small, small wins are the ones that keep you going, that help you get motivated or help you keep you motivated. So again, focus on small wins. The next one that I wanted to talk to you about is one of the things that I do all the time. Reconnect with your purpose. What is your purpose? Why are you doing all of this? What's your end point? You have to say that. Visualize how getting to your goals will look like. And so, you know, reconnecting with your purpose, it's finding your why, right? We talked about that yesterday. Let's find your purpose. Let's find your why. Your purpose needs to be, tangible enough that you can memorize it, that you can focus on it, that you can just, you can do anything mental, anything physical, and then anything emotional. I mean, your purpose should drive you. Your purpose should be able to do the things that you want to do and the things that you have to do. So reconnect with your purpose. Find your purpose if you haven't found it yet, but reconnect with your purpose. I mean, we all are different, right? We're slightly the same for a little bit, but then we're so unique that we have our individual traits, life experiences, ways of looking at things. And so again, reconnect your purpose, because your purpose may not be somebody else's purpose. And guess what? Even if it sounds like both of you are following the same purpose, it's slightly different, because we'll get there by doing something slightly different. So reconnect with your purpose. So one of the things that I always emphasize is be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let anybody else beat you up. And I mean physically, not physically. That's a different topic. Emotionally. A lot of the times people don't get why you're so focused on something. People don't care why, or don't know why. This is where you're focusing, and you're getting to your goals, and you're motivated to get there. And they see the motivation, but they see it as something else. And so again, right? Be kind to yourself. You know the journey that you're on. You know the work that you're putting on. You know a lot of different things that are helping you get to where you want to get to. So be kind to yourself. The next one that I wanna talk to you about is this. If a place is not working, change the environment. Simple. You see me, right? I talk to you about this. I do them in this room. I do videos and another room and another room. I do them outside. I do them in the backyard. I go walking and then I do them while I'm walking. I even tell you how many miles I'm going to walk and how many miles I have walked already. I mean, change the environment, shake things up. It's interesting that a lot of times we think that everything has to be like this, that everything has to be identical, that everything has to be like on a straight line. Not necessarily, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you have to go around. Sometimes you have to go back. Sometimes you have to run. Sometimes you just have to crawl. And so, but the thing is, if you change your environment from time to time, then you'll get a new perspective. You'll see things a little bit different. I mean, as soon as I started focusing on Kobe Bryant, right? Then why am I saying put in the work? That's what he said. What do you do every day? Put in the work. What do you do 2 times a day? Put in the work. What do you do 3 times a day? Put in the work. So you put in the work. And I'm not saying that you get yourself tired and that's how you do it. Because there's a difference between being motivated and a difference between tired of doing it. Because essentially people quit when they get tired of it or they get pushed to a certain extent. So again, change your environment. It helps. Believe me, it helps. And so that's one of the other things that I'm recommending for you to do. So, progress. Celebrate it. Remember what I said? Know yourself, know others, know your higher power, know your goals, know how to celebrate your goal achievements or your goals. So eventually you're going to get to your goals, ladies and gentlemen. I know that sometimes it takes a long time and it goes and it goes and it goes, but you're going to get there. That's how people, you can look at some of the other stories of how people tried and tried and tried and they failed, but they didn't fail the last time. They succeeded. There's many examples that you can look. You can watch videos on, you can read books on, you can research on. But again, celebrate progress because progress means you're motivated. Progress means you're moving forward. Progress means that you're probably using your support system. Progress means that you're getting closer to your goals. You're getting closer to the things that you want to do. And so again, right? Celebrate your progress. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is limit negative inputs. Everybody's a critic. Human beings, by nature, everybody's a critic. But if you limit the negative input, you will get focused. You will practice. You will put in the work, right? You will do the things that you need to do so that way you can move forward, so that way you can get to your success, so that way you can get to your goals. But you have to, at times, and be realistic, ladies and gentlemen, you have to limit the negative inputs. Because if not, you'll hear it here, you'll hear it here, you'll hear it here, you'll hear it here. It's going to slow you down. It's going to shut you down. I don't want you to stop because people are telling you directly, indirectly, in a roundabout way that you're not going to get to your goals. Then what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time? But you're not. You're not. You're putting in the work, right? You're moving forward. You know where you want to get to. And you know what? You know realistically that you're going to get there. You just have to sometimes shut out all that negative input because, it's easy for other people to shut you down because probably somebody else shut them down. And that's reality because they can't get to their goals because they don't know how to get to their goals. So they're negative about you getting to your goals. And because they couldn't get to theirs, then they think that your journey is a waste of time. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. So limit negative thoughts. What's the bottom line? Motivation is important. Keeping moving forward is important. Connecting with your support system is important. Taking step at a time is important. Maybe changing the way that you're doing and adapting a little bit, that's important. Your mental and physical health is important. Putting into work is important. For you to succeed is important. Back on basics.